Hello there once again. Well, today, straight from the person, it's a Jesan, is it that pronunciation? KT3003. And it's got the remains of a power lead, and it comes with its factory mic. And it looks like it's come straight out of a tractor. And it's got the squelch knob missing, which of course we can't do anything about. So we will start by replacing the power lead, and then we'll take it from there. Before we actually fit the power lead, having got into the set, I notice there's an ingress of moisture. This can be seen by this white kind of powder that's left behind. So what we're going to do is to use a chemical cleaner so that doesn't cause any problems. Now, where have I put that? So what we've got is the Servicol isopropyl alcohol. There we go. And we'll just pour a little bit of that into the cap. And I've got here a modified paintbrush with most of the bristles cut short to make it makes it stiffer. And we'll just go over that roughly over this area, because I don't want to power this setup under those circumstances. It's clearly got wet at the back. This dries pretty quickly. It's the kind of thing that can wreck a walkie-talkie, I can assure you. The ingress of moisture, that is. So that's cleaned that up nicely. As you can see. Now we'll go and fit that power lead. Okay, so we'll now get on with the tune-up. Now we don't have a service manual or even a circuit diagram for this Jesan KT4003. We do have a circuit for a 4004. There may be some similarities, it certainly looks like there are, but it's a different synthesizer. So I've made up a diagram of what I believe to be where, and I'll see whether I'm right. We can't really do the VCO without a service manual, and if I had one in where there was a VCO problem, I would have to work out a method of doing that, you know, from what I see in front of me. Clearly that's the VCO coil. I'm not for sure what that coil is, and I'm going to leave it well alone. So what we'll now do is we'll go into transmit, and it looks to me like the first transmit coil is T8. So let's see. Right, we're in transmit. I'll go on low power. It might give me a bit better reading. It is transmitting, and it's not far off what it should be. T8, T9, and then T10. I'll just go back into the 4 watt mode. It's actually doing 3. And I've got a sneaking impression that all you can do is expand and contract these coils. I'll just look carefully at my meter. Yes, I'm right. I don't think this is an ideal arrangement. I wouldn't say these are the highest quality sets in the world either. Well, it's about 3.5, so I think that's probably going to be about what this radio does, but these are 3.5 real watts, and as I've said this many times before, that probably equates to 5 good buddy watts. So we're now going to low power. With it being an MPT 1320 set, it's got high low power, and that's supposed to do 400 milliwatts. And it is doing 400 milliwatts exactly. But just to prove, I think that this preset, the RV301, in the back corner there, I think that's the low power one, and I'm going to adjust it just to prove that, especially if I can get a tool that fits. No, it seems not. Oh well, live and learn. There's another preset down there. Wonder what that one does. At least anything we upset we can put back. No. Well, perhaps that's preset then at whatever they've determined works. Anyway, it's doing the right power. We'll come back to what those are. And we'll do the deviation. It's going to be one of those two, isn't it? I think it's going to be RV201 for the deviation. So we'll get the little oscillator out. Go into transmit. I'll switch the other camera on so you can see the right hand oscilloscope. So I think it's that one, which is 301. No, it's not. Interesting. Alright, there must be a hidden one somewhere. I better pause the video and look for it. Right, I found an RV2 which is hidden under the wiring here, so I bet that's it. You know, it isn't. Okay, I found it. It's RV201, which is just there. Just set that up for 2.5. Then we'll check it with the whistle test. Wallow. Just a little bit more on that. Wallow. It's a little bit too much. Wallow. That's better. So that's set the deviation, and that's now proved that that is RV201. Now there's a, just turn that back off. There's a bar graph meter for a relative S and R and RF output there. So one of those other presets will be that. I'll just go for that one in the corner, with that being that by the transmitter. I would have expected that one to be it. And it is. Helps if I've got it in 4-watt mode. Now this is being a bit of a swine to set up. There we go. So now I've got 4. And in low power we've got 1. So that is RV301 in the back corner, which I'll make sure I now put on my diagram is TX meter. Then we'll check the radios on frequency. It should be 27.79125. I can see the trimmer capacitor by the reference crystal. What have we got on the radio? 27.79243. It's miles out. No wonder it's coming for repair. I bet this is being fiddled with. They drop down naturally with age. Just about there. It's a little bit high still, but it's well within the tolerance.